Everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a strong power yoga style strength building forward folding class. So for today's class, if you have sliders or a smooth surface that you can put socks on, or paper plates or a towel, that would be good. We do a lot of ab work with those. If not, you can just modify it, and instead of sliding, you just step, and that's totally fine. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you want to know more or see more of something, or if you've got feedback, let me know in the comments or on my Instagram. We're going to get started today in a bent leg downward facing dog. Starting in your downward facing dog, bend your knees generously. Send the hips up towards the sky, send the chest back towards the thighs. And just for a moment, let the head be really heavy, maybe shaking it yes and no. And take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Big open mouth exhale. Start to breathe in and out through the nose, maybe inviting in your withj pranayama. And then maybe starting to pedal out the knees. And then when you're ready, building some heat straight away, shifting forward into your high plank pose, shoulders over the wrists, energy back through the feet, engage through the thighs. Take one more inhale here, and then as you exhale, come up onto the tippy toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 more just like that. The last one, ripple forward into your plank pose. Keep the upper body as it is, just walk the right foot in so that the knee comes under the hip. Left foot in so the knee comes under the hip. You've landed in your bear pose, hovering tabletop. Take a couple of breaths here, just like you did in your plank. Keep a neutral spine, press the floor away. Gaze is neutral. And then step left foot back, right foot back, high plank pose. Take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. If you can, both at the same time, dip the elbows towards the mat. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Take the elbows to the mat as if you're coming into dolphin. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 more just like that, down dog push-ups. Inhale, ripple forward into your plank pose. Bring the feet together, roll to the outside edge of the right foot, stagger the feet if you need to, and then take the left hand up to the sky, Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Both hips are facing the long edge of the mat, and the head is back in line with the rest of the body. One more breath here. Exhale, make your way through your plank pose. Shift straight to the other side, staggering the feet if you need to. Take the right arm up for your Vashisthasana. Check in with your alignment points. One more breath. Exhale, come into your plank pose. Walk your hands forward, a hand print, and then walk your feet back. Hands forward, feet back, hands forward, feet back. Coming into a long plank. As long as you can, that your mat doesn't slip out from underneath you, or as long as you can support your spine. Take 3 more breaths here. Keep engaging the glutes, tucking the tailbone under. Just like we did in downward dog, you can shorten your plank a little bit here if you need to. You're going to tap the elbows to the floor, bring it back up. So we're going from long plank to a forearm plank. Take 3 more. Come down into your forearm plank. Readjust yourself so that your shoulders land above your elbows. Engage through the thighs, send the chest through the gateway of the arms as you send energy back through the heels. And once again, send the weight into the outside edge of the right foot, weight into the right forearm, baby Vashisthasana. Stack your hips, head back in line with the body. And one more breath. And then as you exhale, take that left hand down, left forearm down, sorry. Shift yourself onto the outside edge of your left foot and come into your baby Vashisthasana on the second side. Take both forearms down, forearm plank, and then start to walk the feet in, making your way into your dolphin pose. Bend your knees as much as you need to for this first one, but keep driving the heels down towards the floor, the hips up towards the sky. Shoulders are directly above the elbows, and your arms are like railroad tracks, pressing down strongly into the floor. You can't see it in the camera, but I have a cat staring directly at me. I'm like, what are you doing, human? You can take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, press down into the hands, come back up into your downward facing dog. Walk the feet back, readjust yourself on your mat so you're in a comfortable dog. From here, we're going to lower down onto the knees, tuck underneath the toes. Sit back on the heels. We're going to take some seated cat-cows. Get off the wrists for a minute. So as you inhale, you're going to reach the chest forward, arch the back. And then as you exhale, like you're hugging around a big tree, you're going to round yourself forward, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, open the chest through the gateway of the arms. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round it out. One more time, inhale. And then exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. From here, you're going to grab your sliders or your towel or your socks or whatever it is that you've got. Mine are going to be a little bit noisy, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Fold up your mat halfway, or if you've got enough room behind you, don't worry about it. You're going to have your feet on the sliders, and then you're going to come back into a high plank pose. From here, you're just going to slide out your left leg, bring it back in, slide out your right, bring it back in. You're going to keep going on each side. I'm not going to talk because it's too noisy. Keep going. No, not for you. If that's going well for you, then you can try going both legs out at the same time. Draw them back in. Both feet out. Draw them back in. Hopefully you don't have a dog that thinks that this is the best play toy ever. Maggie, stop. We're going to do 5 more. Bring your knees down for a second. From here, you're going to come into your bear pose. So bring the knees underneath the hips, feet stay on the sliders. Maggie, you're making my life super difficult today. Bring the knees up to hover, and this time we're going to send the right leg back, draw it in. Left leg back, draw it in. Right leg, bring it in. Left leg, bring it in. Keep going like this. Feel free to speed it up so it turns into more of a mountain climber. We're going to do 5 more on each leg. 4, 3, 1. Set the knees down. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, round it out into your cat. Come back into your neutral spine. Send the legs long back into your high plank pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, draw both feet in into your bear. Inhale into your plank. Exhale into your bear. Inhale into your plank. We're going for 10, so do 8 more. Set the knees down. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale into your cat. Send the legs back again into your plank pose. This time we're going to do pikes. So keep the shoulders directly over the wrists. The legs are going to stay straight if you can. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, as if you're coming into a short downward dog, draw the feet in towards the face. And then as you inhale, send both of the feet back. Exhale, draw it up into your pike. Inhale, send it back. 8 more. Bring it back to your plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, set the feet down. Inhale, cow belly breath. Stretch it all out. You're super in my way. Exhale into your cat. One more time for the moment. Come back into your plank pose. We're going to do a combination. So you're going to come out into your plank jack. So split your legs apart. Exhale, bring them back in. Draw the knees into your bear pose. Send it out. Draw the feet in. Come into your pike. Send it back out. Inhale, split. Exhale. Inhale, bear. Exhale. Inhale, pike. Exhale. If that doesn't work with the breath pattern, then you can always change it. Split. Together. Bear. Together. Pike. Together. 8 more. Split, together, bear, together, pike, together. 7 more on your own. Last round. Send it back behind you. Drop the knees. Release your sliders. Unroll your mat if you wound it up. Gross, you just slob it all over my mat. Thank you very much. And then you're going to make your way back into a downward facing dog. We're going to get off the wrists for a little bit, so start to walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat, landing in your Uttanasana. Take the hands, interlace the fingers, and just give the wrists a roll to one side and then the other. Letting the head be heavy, bending the knees as much as you need to. And then release the hands. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, run the hands down the back of the legs as you forward fold. 2 more like that. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, spine is long. Exhale, fold forward. 1 more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. This time, generous bend in the knees. Stack the spine as you roll yourself all the way up to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale, come straight back to plank. If you need a back bend, always feel free to take it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step, walk or float to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to raise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to raise. 3 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step, walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step, walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step, walk or float. Inhale. Exhale. Chair pose as you inhale, we'll hold for 5 breaths. Weight is into the heels, you can see the toes. If the feet are apart, the knees are apart. And if it doesn't work for your arms to be up and overhead, just reach your arms straight out in front of you. One more inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. For this first run, lift the right leg, take an inhale. As you exhale, knee to nose, round forward. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Inhale, tap the shin to the floor. Exhale, draw it to the chest. Inhale to tap. Exhale, draw it up. 3 more. Step the right foot forward, lower the back knee Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to straighten through the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep drawing the right hip back, send the sternum forward. Round down through that front foot, come back into your low lunge, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, send that right foot back, optional single leg chaturanga. Inhale back to your single leg plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more like this, inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, tap the shin to the floor. Exhale, draw it back into the chest. Inhale to tap. Exhale, bring it in. 3 more. Step that left foot forward, lower the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Left heel draws back, right knee will draw forward. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, straighten out through that left leg, draw the left hip back, shine the chest forward. Round down through that left foot, come back into your low lunge as you inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, optional single leg chaturanga. Inhale, single leg plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step, walk or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to plank. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Step the right leg forward. This time as you inhale, raise up, crescent lunge. We're going to hold this first one for 5 breaths. Keep drawing the right hip back. And maybe take one hand to the belly, one hand to the pelvis. Front hand draws up, the back hand draws down. That might mean that you have to bring a big bend into the back knee, and that's totally fine. Sink a little lower, one more breath. As you exhale, extend a pyramid pose. Ground down through the right big toe as you straighten the front leg. Back heel reaches to the floor, but it probably won't touch. And then the sternum is reaching towards the ankle. Shift the weight forward into that right leg. Come up into your standing splits. Option to have hands on blocks. Option to hold on to the ankle. Both hips are facing down towards the floor, so think of drawing that right hip up and back in space and rotating that left hip down. If you take a peek back, Your left leg should be straight and the toes are pointing towards the floor. Feel free to stay here, or if you're working with handstand or maybe some handstand hops, take a few breaths to maybe catch your balance, or just start warming up a little bit more to take weight into the hands. If you came up into your handstand, see if you can hop yourself all the way back through to a chaturanga. Wherever you are, we're going to make our way through a vinyasa, back to downward facing dog. Step the left leg forward, inhale, raise up, crescent lunge. Check in with your alignment points, this time drawing the left hip back. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, extended pyramid pose, grounding down through the right big toe, drawing that left hip up and back as you send the right heel down. Look forward, shift the weight into that left leg, come up into your standing splits, left hip up and back, right hip down, right toes face the floor. Staying here or playing with your inversion or your hops towards your inversion. Maybe you take some froggy hops. I encourage you to try doing your hops without a wall, just so that you don't become reliant on it. Learn how to fall. So pick a side that you feel the most comfortable kind of cartwheeling out to, and learn how to fall. Take it through your vinyasa. Take it back, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk or float. We'll flow through that 4 times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Step the right leg forward. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. As you exhale, you're just going to take a big spirit hop. So you're just going to come up as if you're coming into a handstand, and then just hop the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. Option to keep that left leg floating. Step the left leg forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. Plant the hands, shift weight into the hands. Big spirit hop all the way to the back of the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. If that doesn't work for you, you can always just step back to the back of the mat. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, spirit hop takes you all the way through to your chaturanga. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, spirit hop to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale to stand. 2 more rounds. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, spirit hop to chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Left leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extended pyramid. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, spirit hop. And take it through your vinyasa. Step, walk, or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale to stand. Last round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Right leg steps. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, spirit hop through your vinyasa. Left leg steps. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, spirit hop it through. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. And then this time as you exhale, send the hips back as you bring the torso forward. Coming into Ardha Utkatasana, a half chair. Your feet can be hips distance apart, or they can be together, or anywhere in between. If it doesn't feel good to reach your arms out in front of you, take your arms off to capital T, or reach them back behind you. Take one more breath. And then from here, start to sink yourself lower, 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 lower. We're coming all the way down into Navasana, boat pose. Lengthen out through the torso, hold behind the knees if you need to, straighten out through the legs if you can. One more breath here. As you inhale, Ardha Navasana. Exhale, Navasana. Inhale, Ardha Navasana. Exhale, Navasana. 3 more. Inhale into your Navasana. Listen carefully. From here, we're going to roll all the way back along the spine. We're going to roll up through Navasana, and then you're going to come through into your Chaturanga. So if you need to watch it first, then you can feel free to do that. We're going to do 2 of them in a row just so you get it. So draw the knees into, draw the heels in towards the bum, roll the length of the spine, come forward, plant the feet, plant the hands, Chaturanga, plank, jump the feet to the hands, sit back, Navasana, draw the heels in, roll the length of the spine, plant the feet, plant the hands, Chaturanga, plank, dolphin pose. So as you send the hips up and back, come back in to your dolphin pose. From here, you're going to lower down onto the knees. Or you're going to take your sliders or your socks or your towel, roll up your mat if you need to. Hopefully your dog is not watching you for the fun times. So we're going to do similar to what we did before, except this time we're going to do it on our forearms. So come back down onto your forearms, shoulders underneath, shoulders above the elbows. Extend yourself back into a plank. Start by moving the left foot out, left foot in. Right foot out, right foot in. Make sure that your hips keep facing the floor and you're not rotating your legs out. If this is good for you today, you stay here. Otherwise, if you want to up level it, both feet out, both feet in. Both feet out, both feet in. 8 more. And bring the knees underneath you, take a breath. We're going to take a baby cat-cow, so stay on the elbows and the knees as you inhale, reach the chest forward. And then as you exhale, round out. And this time, you're going to bring yourself into a forearm bear pose. So your hips are going to come a little bit higher than what you would normally let them, and that's okay. So bring the knees to hover right underneath the hips. Inhale, send the right leg back. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, right. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, left. Exhale, bring it in. Feel free to stay at this pace or speed it up. Forearm mountain climber. Five more on each side. Bring it down into your forearm tabletop. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, round it out. Beautiful, come back to neutral. We're going to do those pikes just like we did in plank, except we're on our forearms. So send the legs back out behind you. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, pike the hips up, draw the feet in. Inhale, send them back long. Exhale, pike up into your dolphin. Inhale, send it long. Take 8 more. Bring the knees down. Forearm tabletop. Inhale, cow belly breath. Exhale, round it out. Straighten out the arms a little bit if you need to. Alright, so now we're going to do that combination. So, you're going to come out into your plank. You're going to split the legs, bring them together, knees into your bear, take them out, hips up into your pike, take it out. Split the legs, together, bear, together, pike, together, out, together, bear, together, pike, together. 7 more. I was ambitious with 7. Don't stop if you don't need to. One more. Beautiful. If you need the space to keep your mat rolled up, keep your mat rolled up. We're going to do some standing work with those sliders. Otherwise, make your way into a downward dog on your mat. So your feet might be off your mat, and that's okay. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift the weight to the left leg. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Hold. straighten out through the left leg, straighten out through the right leg. Warrior 3. Option to extend the arms out in front of you if you want to. Step the right leg back. Find your slider underneath the right foot and come into your crescent lunge. From here, you're going to keep the bend in through the left leg. Hands can come to the heart center. Shift the weight forward so you're in a power lunge. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slide that right foot in. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, slide it in. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, slide it in. It is burning already. I did spin this morning. This is a mistake. Take 3 more. From here, slide it out. Plant the hands down. Step it back to a single leg plank. Single leg chaturanga. Single leg plank, listen carefully. See if you can draw the left knee in towards the chest. Keep the foot hovering. And then draw the right knee in. Right leg out. Right leg in. Right leg out. 3 more. That left knee is just hugging in towards the chest. Step that left foot all the way up. Inhale, come back into your crescent. Exhale, you're just going to fold forward at the top of the mat. Move your slider to the other side, or if you've got a towel, just make sure your foot will land on it. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. We'll do the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, half chair. Bring the hands to heart center. Shift the weight into the right foot. Draw the left knee up in towards the chest and stay. Start to straighten out through that right leg. Warrior 3. Option to extend the arms. Left hip draws down in line with the right. As much of a bend in the right knee as you need to keep the pelvis neutral. And then you're going to send that left foot back. Find the slider or the towel if you can. Landing in your crescent lunge. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, hinge forward into your power lunge. Bring the hands to the heart center. Draw the left knee in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Take 3 more. Make sure that that right hip isn't swinging out to the side. Send the left leg back. Plant hands. Come into your single leg plank. Single leg chaturanga. Single leg plank. Draw the right knee in towards the chest and then slide the left leg in. Slide it out. Slide it in. Slide it out. 3 more. Step the right leg forward. Step the left leg forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Unwind your mat. We're done with the sliders for the moment, I think. We might use them again at the end. We'll see how we're going for time. Make your way to the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Ardha Utkatasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. 1 more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, dolphin pose. Elbows come down underneath the shoulders, forearms are parallel. Walk the feet in. Option to stay here, otherwise we're building strength for it. Pincha Mayurasana if it's in your practice. Again, I encourage you to try without a wall. Make sure you have space and decide which direction you want to fall to so that you know if you need to make a hasty exit, you can fall to one side without hitting anything. If you are coming into pincher, strongly push the floor away and then think of squeezing your butt cheeks. Really engage the glutes, lengthen the lower back away from the ribs, lengthen the glutes away from the lower back. And if you came up into your Pincha Mayurasana, come back down onto your forearms, swivel to the outside edge of the right foot. Inhale, send that left arm up, Baby Vashisthasana. Take an exhale here. As you inhale, tap the right hip. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Bring it back through your forearm plank. Send it over to the other side. Inhale in your Baby Vashisthasana. Exhale here. Inhale, tap the hip. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Come back into your Baby Vashisthasana. From here, you're going to walk the feet back just a little bit. Plant down through the hands. See if you can lift both elbows at the same time. We're coming back into that long plank. Lengthen through the back. Lengthen through the spine. Stay here, or if you can, ground down through the right hand. Left hand touches right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, right hand touches left shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Keep going like this, 4 more on each side. You're trying to keep your hips and your shoulders facing the floor the whole time. One more each side. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, start to walk the hands and the feet in, coming back into your downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat. Step, walk, float. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, half chair. Hands to the heart, shift the weight to the left, draw the right knee in towards the chest, and then start to extend that right leg back behind you. Inhale, reach the arms forward, warrior 3. Take an exhale here. Step the left leg back as you inhale, crescent lunge. As you exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, standing splits. Plant the hands, option to stay here, or 5 breaths for your handstand. Same thing in handstand. Think of reaching towards the ceiling with your feet. Really engage your glutes. Lengthen the lower back away from the bum. And then think of gently clawing the mat with your fingertips. So your palms aren't flat, your fingers are slightly bent. And as my weight shifts, I kind of grip the mat with my fingers. Hop, step, float all the way back through your vinyasa. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, round forward, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, round forward, knee to nose, hold. Inhale, tap chin to floor. Exhale, lift it up. Step the right leg forward. This time come up halfway into your power lunge. As you exhale, draw the elbows back towards you, cactus arms. Inhale, power lunge. Exhale, cactus arms. 3 more. Inhale, power lunge. As you exhale, come to stand on the right leg, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Peace fingers hook around the left big toe. And extend that left leg out in front of you. Draw the left shoulder back into the socket. Drop the left hip in line with the right. But don't let the right hip drop out to the side. From here, we're coming into our pistol squat, so send the weight back. You can let go of the foot if you want to. It's a little bit easier if you keep holding the foot. Right heel might raise if you don't have the flexibility in through the right Achilles. And then you're going to lower all the way down onto the bunk. Keep a hold of that left big toe. Send the right leg out just to hover above the mat. So we're kind of in this scissor V-sit situation. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, raise the right leg to meet the left. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, set it down. 3 more. Hold that right leg up. Release the left leg, Navasana. We're going to take those rollovers to Chaturanga. We're going to do 5 this time. So draw the heels to the bum. Roll the length of the spine. Come forward, plant the feet, plant the hands. Chaturanga. Plank. Hop the feet forward. Roll back. Roll forward. Chaturanga. Plank. Plant feet. Roll back. Roll forward. Plant hands. Chaturanga. Plank. 2 more. This time you're going to roll back and roll all the way up to chair pose. Inhale in your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, half chair. Hands to heart center, shift the weight to the left, draw the right knee in towards the chest, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, extended pyramid pose. Inhale, standing splits. Same thing here, you can stay or take a few breaths. Work with your inversion. If you can, from your handstand, lower all the way down through Chaturanga. Take it back through your vinyasa. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Inhale, shin taps. Exhale, draw it in. Step the left leg forward. Inhale, reach the arms forward, power lunge. Keep the left hip hugging in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale to cactus. 3 more. Inhale, reach the arms forward. As you exhale, come all the way to standing on that left leg. Draw the right knee into the chest. Peace fingers hook around the right big toe. Extend that right leg any amount in front of you, keeping the knee as bent as you need to keep a tall spine. Coming into our pistol squat, send the hips back, chest reaches forward, left heel might need to lift, and then slowly lower down all the way onto your seat. Keep a hold of that right big toe, extend that left leg to hover, find your balancing point, and then as you exhale, left foot meets right, inhale it down. 4 more. Release the right toes, Navasana. We're going to take 5 more of those rollover Chaturangas. It's our last little cardio burst. So when you're ready, in your own time, you're going to take 5. One more. We'll meet in Navasana. Hold for 2 more breaths. Lower down Ardha Navasana. And then set the head down. Hug the knees into the chest. Just for a minute. We've got one more little burst of core work. And then we will stretch it out. Let your stomach, Maggie. Oh goodness. Bring your knees to stack above your hips. Shins parallel to the floor. So your lower back, you don't want it arching away from the floor. You don't want it jammed into the floor. You want to keep the natural curve of your spine. So the back of your pelvis is on the mat and the back of your ribs are on the mat. If you're doing this right, this should already feel like a good amount of work, just holding your legs in tabletop here. And if this is where you need to stay, this is where you stay. Otherwise, you're going to float the hands up to the sky. Take the left hand, press it into the right thigh. Press the right thigh into the left hand. Take an inhale, send the left leg, right arm long. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, bring it back in. Keep going for 3 more. The pelvis shouldn't shift. The lower back shouldn't start to arch. And your breath should stay smooth and steady. One more. Bring it back to center. Right hand presses into the left thigh. Left thigh presses into the right hand. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale to center. 4 more. Slowly release, draw the knees in towards the chest. If you've ever done Pilates, we're going to go into our single leg stretch, I think it's called. So you're going to roll yourself up, extend your left leg long to hover, extend your right leg up and grab behind the calf. You're going to do 2 little pulls towards your body as you exhale. So exhale, exhale, switch the legs. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Keep going like this. It's an active pull of the leg towards the chest. You're not just yanking on your leg. You're keeping that integrity through the core, through the center. And the back of the neck is long. You shouldn't feel any strain in the jaw or the neck. Keep pointing along through the toes. We do 3 more on each side. Last set. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Lower the head down. Plant the feet hips distance apart. Hands down by the side. Think of tucking the pelvis towards the ribs and then peeling the spine up off the mat as if you're peeling a pearl necklace up off the table. You want to feel your spine lift segment by segment as you roll yourself up into a bridge. You won't get as far as you normally do. And then same thing, you want to slowly roll yourself down. So as if your hips and your ribs are connected and your hips don't want to move away from your ribs, that's how slowly you want to see if you can roll the spine down. We'll take a few more like that, just spinal articulation. One more like this, rounding out the lower spine as much as you can. See, Maggie, if you didn't eat all the cat food, your stomach wouldn't sound like that. Come up into a regular bridge pose. You can stay here, or if you want a little bit of a hip opener, you're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. Let that right knee fall down towards the floor, but don't let the right hip drop towards the floor. Keep the right hip up in line with the left. You should feel a nice opening in through the outer right hip. You can always just take a reclined pigeon here as well if you would prefer. Release the right foot, set it down. Option to change to the other side for reclined pigeon, or crossing that left ankle over the right knee in your bridge. Keep the hips even, but let the left knee open up towards the floor. Slowly release the left leg to your bridge. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Roll yourself down. Then we're going to take a spinal twist, so you can take whatever version you want. Again, if you want a bit more in through the outer hip, you're going to cross that left ankle to the outside of the right knee and then let the legs fall over towards the left. Keep the right shoulder down on the floor. Maybe gaze towards the right. And bring it back through center. And whatever you just did on that side, you're going to take it over to the other side. Slowly bring it back to center, hugging the knees into the chest, maybe taking a happy baby. Anything else you need to do to make your practice feel complete today. And when you're ready, hugging the knees in towards the chest, rolling yourself up into a little ball, squeeze everything really, really tight. Screw up all the feet muscles, the face muscles. Really grip the biceps, the hamstrings, the quads, the belly. Take a nice deep inhale. And then open mouth, exhale, let everything completely relax. Let go of control of the breathing. Find a position that is comfortable for you. And just observe your thoughts without judgment and without attachment. Always knowing that however much you did or did not do is exactly right for what you needed today. Please stay here for as long as you have time for today, or for as long as serves you. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me today. It is Christmas 2021 on the day of filming this, but that's not the day that this is going to air. So I wish you all happy Festivus. May you have peaceful thoughts today as you go forward, kind words, and a light heart. Namaste.